Only 9% of seniors over 70 are aware of the exclusive airline benefits they qualify for. Yet these perks can save you hundreds of dollars and make flying drastically easier. But here's the catch. Airlines don't advertise them. In fact, most of these benefits are buried in fine print, hidden behind call-only bookings, or never even mentioned at check-in. If you're over 70 or booking for someone who is, what you're about to learn could completely change how you travel. From secret fare discounts to VIP treatment you didn't know you could request. Don't skip a second, because once you know these hidden rights, you'll never overpay or overstress at the airport again. Let's start with discounts. 10th, senior travel discounts. Many airport shops, restaurants, and shuttle services quietly offer 10% to 20% discounts for seniors, but they rarely advertise them. The trick? You have to ask. At most food courts, cafes, and stores inside airports, a quick question like, "Do you have a senior discount?" can save you money. You'll usually need to show your ID to prove your age, but that's it. Most people miss out on this just because they don't ask. Even shuttle buses that take you to terminals or from airport parking lots sometimes give seniors cheaper or even free rides. Some off-site parking services also have lower rates for older travelers, but they may not mention it unless you ask directly or call ahead. These discounts may not seem huge, but they add up, especially if you travel often. A few dollars off lunch here, a cheaper ride there, and by the end of your trip, you've saved enough for something extra. So next time you're at the airport, ask politely at every counter or checkout. Do you offer a senior discount? You might be surprised how often the answer is yes. 9. Free wheelchair and escort service. If walking long distances through airports is hard, you can request a free wheelchair service, no charge at all. Many seniors don't know this exists or think it costs money, but it's actually a right under US law and many international rules too. You just need to call the airline at least 48 hours before your flight and ask for wheelchair assistance. When you arrive at the airport, someone will meet you at the entrance, help with your luggage, guide you through security, and take you straight to your gate. On arrival, they'll help you off the plane and out of the airport too. If you're booking for a senior family member, this service makes everything smoother and less stressful, especially at large airports with long walks between terminals. You don't need to be in a wheelchair full-time to request this. It's meant for anyone who finds it hard to walk long distances or stand for too long. No tips are required, though many do tip a few dollars, and it won't affect your ticket price. Just remember, call ahead and ask, because they won't always offer unless you do. 8. Priority immigration and customs lanes. For older travelers, many international airports offer special priority lanes at immigration and customs. These lanes are designed to make the process faster and less stressful, allowing seniors to skip the long queues that can be exhausting after a long flight. However, these lanes aren't always clearly marked, so it's important to ask a staff member for help. If you inquire, the airport staff will gladly direct you to the appropriate line, sometimes even walking with you to ensure you're taken care of. This service is extremely helpful, especially in busy airports where long lines can stretch for what feels like miles. Having the option to bypass these lines means less time standing and more time relaxing before your next flight. Even if the lane isn't immediately visible, don't hesitate to ask. The staff are there to assist and help seniors have a smoother experience. 7. Reserved seating near boarding gates. When you're at the airport, waiting for your flight can take a while, and it's essential to have a comfortable place to sit. Many airports offer reserved seating specifically for seniors, located near the boarding gates. These seats are meant to give you a spot where you can rest and prepare for your flight. While these reserved seats are often clearly marked, they may not always be easy to find or may be taken by other passengers. If that happens, don't be afraid to ask an airport employee for assistance. They'll either direct you to a nearby seat or find an alternative spot where you can rest comfortably. This service makes it easier for seniors to relax before boarding and ensures you don't have to search for a seat in a crowded area. 6. Easier TSA rules for ages 75 plus U.S. airports. If you're over 75 and flying out of the U.S., you can benefit from a smoother security screening process at TSA. These relaxed rules are designed to make the experience more comfortable for older travelers. For example, seniors aged 75 and above don't need to remove their shoes or light jackets during the security check. Additionally, you can leave your laptop and liquids in your carry-on bag, saving time and avoiding the hassle of unpacking your bag. To use these relaxed rules, all you need to do is inform the TSA officer about your age when you reach the security line. Once they know, they will apply the easier procedures, allowing you to move through the security process much faster and with fewer interruptions. This small change can make a big difference, particularly when you're traveling during busy periods when lines tend to be longer. If you're enjoying these tips, hit like and subscribe for more. 5. Lounge access discounts or free entry. Airports can often be noisy and crowded, which can make waiting for your flight less than pleasant. Many airports offer access to lounges where you can relax in a quieter, more comfortable space. These lounges provide comfy seating, light snacks, and a peaceful environment, perfect for seniors who need a break before their next flight. If you're a senior, you may be eligible for discounted or even free access to these lounges during quieter hours. While some lounges charge for entry, many offer special discounts for seniors or provide free entry when the lounge isn't as busy. To find out if you qualify for a discount, ask the airline staff when you check in for your flight. They can direct you to the lounge and inform you about any senior discounts available. This service is especially beneficial for older travelers who want a quiet place to rest, avoid the hustle and bustle of the main terminal, and enjoy some snacks or drinks before boarding. 4. Help with luggage. Lifting heavy luggage into the overhead bin or carrying it through the airport can be difficult for older travelers. Fortunately, airlines provide free assistance for seniors who need help with their luggage. If you need help lifting your carry-on bag into the overhead compartment or getting your luggage to and from the plane, you can request assistance from the airline staff. This service is completely free, and you don't need to do anything special to qualify. If you're struggling with your luggage, simply ask the airline staff for help. They are trained to assist and will gladly help lift your bag into the overhead bin or carry it for you, ensuring your travel experience is as stress-free as possible. It's an excellent way to ease some of the physical burden of travel, especially if you have heavy bags or if you're traveling alone. 3. Early boarding. One of the most convenient perks for seniors is early boarding. Most airlines allow older passengers to board the plane before other travelers, which gives you extra time to find your seat and get comfortable. You don't need to pay for early boarding, and it's available to all senior passengers. To board early, simply wait for the passengers needing extra time or seniors announcement at the gate. When it's your turn to board, you'll have the opportunity to get on the plane first, avoiding the rush and giving you more time to settle into your seat. Early boarding also ensures that you won't have to deal with the crowded aisles or worry about overhead bin space running out. This small perk can make a big difference, especially if you're traveling during peak times when flights are full and finding your seat can be a challenge. The extra time allows you to avoid feeling rushed and provides a more comfortable start to your journey. 2. Free wheelchair and buggy service. For seniors who have difficulty walking long distances, many airports offer free wheelchair or buggy services to help you get through the terminal. Airports can be large, and walking between gates can be exhausting. If you need assistance getting from one gate to another, you can request a wheelchair or buggy ride. You can arrange this service in advance when booking your flight or request it when you check in at the airport. If you forget to make arrangements beforehand, don't worry. You can always ask for a wheelchair or buggy ride at the airline desk or gate when you arrive. This service is completely free and designed to make your travel experience more comfortable. Having a wheelchair or buggy ride can significantly reduce the stress of moving through large airports, and it's especially useful if you have a tight connection between flights or if you experience fatigue while walking. 1. Skip long security lines. One of the most helpful perks for seniors is the ability to skip long security lines. Many airports allow older travelers to use a faster or shorter security line, especially during busy hours. While these lanes are not always clearly marked, you can ask airport staff for assistance. If you explain that you are a senior, they will often guide you to the senior security line or allow you to move through the process more quickly. By using these shorter lines, you can avoid the long waits that come with security checks, making the airport experience less stressful and more manageable. If you're unsure where the senior security lines are, simply ask the staff at the entrance to the security area. They will help you skip the wait and get through the process faster. This perk is particularly useful during peak travel times when airports are busy and security lines can be long. With a little help from airport staff, you'll be able to get through security without the hassle, leaving you with more time to relax before your flight. Most elders miss these simple benefits because no one tells them. But now that you know, you can make flying easier, cheaper, and more comfortable, just by asking the right questions.